Welcome, everyone.
Thanks.
You want to just go inside, close your eyes, and be aware primarily of your breathing. Simply feel, sense your breath in whatever ways you're aware of it, in whatever ways you sense the air or the movements of your body. So that's our primary shift from the thinking mode that we mostly stay in when we're awake, and moves us towards a more experiential awareness of the present moment, what's happening right now, what you're aware of right now. And if you're like me and most of us, when we first do that, we become aware that our thinking mind is quite active. And we just allow that to be. And still, the point of focus, the area of focus is your breathing. And let's bring into that awareness simply the thought of it, that we're all doing this at the very same time. And that somehow that shared intention and that shared focus of attention and that shared experience amplifies the experience for all of us. And we can call our attention to the souls or the spirits of whoever is conscious right now at all, and find that there's a kind of increased sense of something happening that comes when we expand our awareness in that way. We could say all beings. And if that triggers the thinking mind more, just let it go. It's not something you have to think about. So I want to honor the spirit that is Martin Luther King Jr., who we called Martin Luther King Jr. when he was alive in this world and doing what he did. Being really a channel for the goodwill, the great goodwill, and consciousness of love. Here to bring a consciousness of love and the teaching of justice. So we honor his soul, however and wherever you think of that being right now, and open ourselves to his teaching and his transmission to us. And I referred in my message that this meditation would be about staying strong, staying open. I realize that in a way it's really the reverse. We open, it seems a little contradictory because we think, well, we have to be strong if we're going to open, because who knows what's going to come in. But I think in truth, we open from within. And we learn what strength is from within. So I ask you to open yourself right now to whatever it is that for you is the source of strength. Open inward to whatever is the source of strength. Or maybe you don't think it comes from within, it comes from somewhere else. Wherever you think your strength comes from, open to it now. And as you breathe, you continue to breathe. It doesn't stop your breathing, and you can continue to be aware that you're breathing. Just see if that there is some sensation or some feeling that you're opening to that feels like strength. It's possible that because of the way any of us was raised, or for a variety of reasons, we may think that our strength comes from above. And so open to that. Maybe that's true. Maybe it comes from above, in some sense, above, like in the heavens, the stars, the sun, angels, the divine presence of God. If that is something, those things are something that you think of as above, or higher consciousness, meaning higher in some sense above us, transcending us, open to that. Open to whatever it is that's above that gives you strength without any hesitancy or fear. Just be open to it. And if you do find yourself tightening up or tensing up, be aware of that and see if you can relax that a little bit. Relaxing in opening to the strength that comes from above. Like light pouring down and through the person that you are, your mind and your body. Perhaps you are opening to strength that comes from below. The strength of Mother Earth, of the energies of the earth, of nature, that in some sense we can feel is below us, beneath us, supports us, and comes up to us and into us and around us. Whatever you're sitting, however you're sitting, or if your feet are up on the floor, be aware of how the energy, the strength that comes from the earth is with you, pours into your cells. All the elements, the fire, the earth, the air, the water. So breathe and let yourself relax into that. There's nothing to fear in letting the earth speak to us and strengthen us. And it's also possible to think of strength when you think of yourself and in this world, coming from your allies, coming from the right and from the left, men and women, fathers and mothers, grandparents, brothers or sisters, friends. Without them, it would be really very hard to feel strong in the way that we need to. And we do need to feel strong. We do need to be strong to walk this earth. Probably at any time, certainly now. So open to your allies, open to your friends, your family, men, women, or humans that don't consider themselves or define themselves in that way, men or women. And again, energetically, you can allow the right shoulder and your right arm and the whole right side of your body to relax and open to the allies on that side, and on the left side, your shoulder, your hip, your side of your head. Your body is energy, and it relates by opening or tightening and closing down to things that are in our life and in our energy field, especially to anything we think of. To anything you think of any person, and you will find in some way or another that your energy starts to contract a little bit or expand a little bit and open a little bit. And we have some choice about that. So right now we're choosing to meditatively, mindfully be aware, open to our allies in this world, our allies in this world. And it is possible that those allies are not human. They're animals or plants, biosystems. It's all always breathing, always aware of your breath, coming back to it if the mind just drifts away from all this, and opening to the sides and above and below. And another way of thinking about strength, being strong and recognizing our strength, opening to what strength sources that we have, is to recognize what's behind us. And in that sense, we have ancestors. And we have what I would call the lessons of the past, where we've been. There's strength in learning from our experiences. And so to the degree that we've digested and metabolized and processed our experiences and experienced the opening to the essence of what they are, we live in the now with greater strength. And so to whatever degree something in the past still holds our energy back, it's weakening our sense of presence in the present, in this moment. And we have some choice about that. We can open to our past and open even further back than what you think of as your biological, this life past, to past your ancestry. And some would say past lifetimes. People often think of the past as what holds them back. Well, this happened and therefore I'm wounded, I'm not good, broken. And that's a belief, that's something that can be transformed, and the past becomes really a source of great strength. The suffering, the pain, all of it. So I just breathe, and then again, I'm sort of referring to the past as what's behind you, so it's kind of like out your back, literally, in a sense, energetically. Just think of that, whatever is on your back, like what you're carrying from the past, that you're sort of releasing that, you're letting that go, and your back is opening up, and your heart is opening to what's behind you. And mind and body. And so we also have visions, sort of dreams about where we're going. And sometimes that is a source of strength, can be a source of strength. If we have a positive vision, it draws strength out of us, calls us, it moves us in a helpful way. Not like it's yanking us along, but it's like emboldening us, giving us courage to manifest the vision. So again, thinking of it in terms of energy, of meditation, just allow everything to the front of you, what's out in front. You don't have to lean forward. You're just still with your center, but you're letting your awareness go out the front of your head, of your chest, of your whole body. So it's like opening out like that, like a flower opening out to the front, allowing the future to unfold, but also allowing that your vision is helping how that unfolding takes place. So you'll notice that we've opened in 6 directions, and actually 7 start with the starting of going inward. So just allow yourself to center with your heart chamber, the area of your upper torso where your heart is, and just breathe and allow that area of your body, the light that's deep within that area of your body, to radiate out spherically. That is in all directions. If you just think of there being, if it may seem at first like just imagining it, but just let it be what it is. It could be like a little spark or a little flame, or it could be a bright light, and just let it, as you breathe, let it expand spherically. That is in all directions. And gradually, it gets to be like a bigger sun, a bigger sphere, a bigger like ball-like structure that fills your whole chest area, including your back. And as it gets even bigger, and just let it be slow, so you can feel literally in your body as it starts to fill more of your body. Like the top of it will go up through your head, and it's going out around the side, out the sides and back and front, until you have like a sphere of light that's growing and bigger than your whole body. Your whole body is inside it. And let it go out even bigger now, till it like fills whatever room you're in right now, and into the walls and ceiling and floor. And relax for a moment and open to the possibility that you are not creating this light. This is not something that's coming from your mind. You don't have to make it. It's already there, here. This light that we're experiencing was here before we were. We're simply opening to it. And this is the light that, at least I believe, moves the people that we know that have been such great forces for good in this world, like the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr. I think sometimes those people may not even think of it in these terms, although I have no question that Martin Luther King did. This is the light that has gotten you to where you are right now. And me. Even when we never thought of it. And this light that can surround your body, that can permeate and surround your body, this energy, this force, this aspect of the divine that is the source of all of this. To the degree I find myself aware of it, I'm strong, stronger. And I'm not afraid to be open. Yeah. So blessings to Dr. King on his journey. And may we all find the Dr. King, the Gandhi, the Buddha, the Christ within our own nature and have the courage to allow that to flow through us and out into the world. Namaste. Thank you all for coming. Blessings on this day, blessings on your journey.